Hello and welcome back to another Random Restoration Monday. Well, today I have a Playart Alpha Romeo P33 on the turntable. This one is fairly well play-worn, and the wing over the back is a little wonky and just a little bit loose. And it looks like we got a little something going on in the rear suspension. So let's go ahead and get this little car blown apart, take a look at the pieces and parts, see what we have to play with, and we will get this build going and see if we can't bring this little beauty back to its respectable condition. Overall, it doesn't look bad, but let's see what we got to play with. Everybody, please stay tuned. Well, we got our little Playart Alpha Romeo P33 all blown apart. As you can see, that wing is just a little bit bent, a little wonked off to one side a little bit. Not sure how much luck I'll have getting that straightened out. It's held on with these two little posts here, and this one's just a little bit loose. I have to see if I can get that out so I can straighten it, and rather than trying to straighten it on the car body. It had two posts, drilled them and tapped them for the 172 screws. Tiny little post, but we were successful in that. The glass has a big crack running right up through the middle of it, so I don't know where I could secure another windshield for this, so it looks like we may have to just make do and do what we can and then ignore the crack. And our interior, a little engine in the back, which is held in place back here, which I don't think I'm going to bother removing. We will just chrome it in place. And we got a little steering wheel in the front here that is also held in place. That may or may not stay as well. It may come off and then go back on. We'll see what I do with that. And the base. And I found the issue with the rear wheels. They are bent all the heck. The front ones are pretty well bent too. They are held in by these tiny little, they've been swedged in place, basically crimped in place. So I got to see if maybe I can get those out. I don't know that I can, but we will do our best. It looks like the wheels themselves are actually two-piece, but I don't know that I can get those off. We may try here in a bit. Just see if I can pry that out of there. It looks like this one may go ahead and come off. And anyway, we'll play with this for a little bit and see what I can do before we put everything in the stripper and get it all cleaned up. So let's go ahead and get the wheels off, get the rest of this cleaned up, and get the casting in the stripper. Everybody, please stay tuned. And before we get to the reveal, let's take just a moment, look back at where we started. This is a Playart Alpha Romeo P33 that had a few little condition problems, but let's go ahead and get to the reveal, and we'll see what I was able to do with this beautiful little piece of automotive art. Everybody, please stay tuned. Well, all right, we got our little Playart Alpha Romeo P33 all finished up. Encountered a few difficulties. Honestly, I thought the bent wing was going to be my biggest difficulty, and I thought I could possibly save the glass piece or the windshield, but the wing turned out to be not that difficult. The windshield, on the other hand, crumbled as I was cleaning it. So I did some scrambling around and digging around through my stash, and I found another one that was missing all the wheels, and but the glass was not too bad. So I was able to, with a little finesse, smooth it up and clean it up, and it turned out looking really nice. And the wheels, on the other hand, on the original, if you ever try to take Playart wheels off, don't try. They are a nightmare, and honestly, by the time I got done with them, you know what? It's going to be a Resto mod. So I decided I would make it a Redline. And with the aid of some Bright Vision wheels, it turned out looking, I think, quite nice. The paint is a metal cast base coat with the Krylon stained glass summer green, just very lightly, just a light green, which is very similar to one of the colors that the Playart Alpha Romeo came in. This one, I believe, started out in gold, kind of a goldish color. And the one that didn't have wheels that I was able to rob the glass off of was kind of this color green, so that kind of sealed the deal on what color it was going to be. I think it came out very nice. The paint turned out great. Everything really went together well once I got past a few of the hiccups. But anyway, I hope you like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. If you are not currently a subscriber, I hope you will. And when you subscribe, be sure you ring the bell so you'll be notified of future builds when they are available. And be sure you share with your friends. Well, thank you again for watching. I've got a lot more Restos that are coming. Recently picked up a few Redlines, and so we're going to do some of those. And we got a whole new year coming. So everybody, please stay tuned, and I will see you in the next.